Good morning, everybody. My name is Lori. I am going to talk about my December 2020, listen to me, 2024 budget. So, let's go ahead and open this up. So my total budget for the month is $8,687.82. Some of that money is my income. Some of it's from my son helping with household expenses, and some of it's coming from my various savings accounts. Alright, so for TV and internet, the budget amount is $143.16. Water bill $76.03. Electric bill $100. Natural gas $175.56. And this is because I expect it to be more in December anyway, but I got the November bill the last day of November, and it was $81.46. So I added it to the amount that I was naturally going to budget for December. So my cell phone, I budgeted $31.01, and HVAC $21.44. Landscaping, actually, this now is going to be $75. That pin is dead. Never mind. Let's try this one. This is now $75. So that 547.18. It's going to mess up all of my other numbers. 622.18 now. All right. Planned variable expenses, my regular savings, I'm planning on putting in $198. Secondary savings is just $25. Food and groceries $437. Coffee $30. Household supplies $50. And planning. As you can see, some of these things I've actually already started spending money on. Household supplies $50, personal $8, gas $135, and lawn care. There's two different lawn cares. There's the landscaping, and then there's actual like grass, seed, mulch, weed killer, things like that. So $0 for that. So total planned variable expenses $883. Debt payments, I have the mortgage, it was $21,182. I have a 401k loan, but it's taken automatically out of my check before I get it. My car payment $534.86. My home improvement loan for the HVAC systems $294.54. I've lost my place here. Here we are. Home improvement loan, the second one for the plumbing is $272.81. For the windows and whatnot from Lowe's is $421.50. My debt consolidation loan, I'm planning $405. My Chase credit card $56. Hot water heaters $124.93. My personal credit card $86. A note about my personal credit card. I actually got a call yesterday from my bank. Somebody had tried to use my credit card to buy movie tickets, apparently. And I'm so glad my bank called. Thank God. It was $137 that they actually tried to charge to my card. Thankfully the bank stopped it or declined it or something, and canceled my card. I haven't used my card in a few months, so thank God the bank called. I was really surprised actually about how much movie tickets cost. $137. It's crazy. So Citibank, my Citibank card is $117. So total debt payments $4,414.40. $2.46 for the month of December is the plan. Extra escrow, I haven't gotten a bill. I'm just going to put 0 for there for now. If I have to, I can use my buffer to pay it. If I'm really surprised. I don't know when I'll get that. They always change it. I mean, they always change the escrow, right? It goes up every year. Taxes and insurance goes up every year. So there will be a bill. Okay, so I have some annual expenses I need to set money aside for, which is why my debt payments are going to be lower for December and for the next couple of months. My tax prep is it was $416 last year. I expect that to go up, so I'm just planning on $500. So I'm setting aside $250 in December and $250 in January to pay the $500 in February. I have HOA dues, $292.08. I've saved up $292.08. I've saved it up now, but I have to pay it 3 times in January, March, and May. So I'm saving ahead for that. I also have my umbrella policy that's due in March, so I'm saving a little bit for that, $54. My car insurance is due in March. It's $511, so I'm going to set aside a little bit each month for that, so $170. My life insurance is actually due in July, but I'm setting aside $67 for it. And my NRRPT membership, I'm not setting aside anything for that. So total, basically, they're my annual expenses, $833.08. So plan, but expected emergencies, I put down 0 for everything for that, because that's just basically money that if I have to use this money, it's really an emergency, and I would ultimately just use my credit card for it. So I'm trying something new this month. I'm going to try to give myself an allowance. I'm hoping that alleviates some of the pain I feel, because I really just can't go shopping and buy whatever I want. So I'm just kind of giving myself a little bit of an allowance, like I said, and hopefully that'll help me feel less anxiety about not being able to just go shopping and buy whatever I want. And I actually hope to really not spend it, but just having it just kind of gives me a little bit of a security blanket, I guess. So for hobbies, I've tried budgeting $0 for hobbies, and it's a lot like basically not having any money to spend on whatever I want. So I have budgeted myself $50 for hobbies. I know that my hobby habit is way more than that, but I hope that just by giving myself a little bit, maybe I won't spend it. Maybe I'll feel less anxious. For my son, I budgeted $25 for him, it being December. I bought all of his Christmas presents and whatnot, but I bought him some socks, which he's a guy. He doesn't see the value, but I wanted him. It's getting cold outside. I wanted him to have some socks, so I got him that. Sales tax is. I made this sales tax category because what ends up happening is, like, say I go to Walmart and I buy household products and food and socks or whatever, and then I get the receipt, and at the bottom it has tax, right? But I don't know what items were taxed. I don't know how much tax was charged, because it has 2 or 3 different rates on there. Some of it might be for clothing, some of it might be for food. I don't even know. It's not clear on the receipt. So when I don't know where else to put the sales tax, I just make a different category for it. So anyway, I budgeted $50 for that. Nothing for the dentist. For clothes, I ended up budgeting $100 because I knew I wanted to get some socks for myself, and I was also thinking about getting a pair of pants, a pair of jeans, but I don't know. I don't know about the jeans, but I do know that my legs were cold, so I got some socks. I don't have any prescription refills. I don't have any doctor appointments. I've done the 100 envelope challenge. I put $100 in there already. And no entertainment. I do need some windshield wiper blades for my car. That's $60. We need to go do an event for my son this month. So for parking and tolls, I budgeted $20. And for donations, I budgeted $200. And I donated Toys for Tots. I spent $196.17 for that at Walmart. And also for my car, I actually need to I want to get some anti-fog stuff for my windshield too. Alright. Let me see. Then we have Christmas. Miscellaneous Christmas. I budgeted $100 and I spent $94.26. I'm not planning on buying any more Christmas gifts, office supplies and whatnot. I budgeted $100, and I have $1,005.10 for buffer. So total extra things, $2,010.10. And then here's my graph for here's planned expenses. So 6% for planned regular expenses, planned variable expenses 10%, debt payments 51%, planned infrequent expenses 10%, and extra things 23%. So if you compare that to November, let's see what it looks like. If I can find it. Where'd it go? Lost it. Okay, here's November. So let me zoom out a little bit. Maybe. So for November, I had planned. I don't know if you can see this. It's kind of hard to see. 5%, and then for December, I have 6%. So for planned variable expenses, for November I budgeted 7%, and it's 10% for December. Debt payments, they're both 51%. Infrequent expenses for November is 18% and 10% for December. Unplanned but expected, 0% on both, and extra things, 20% for November and 23% for December. But anyway, I find that interesting. Alright, well I guess that's it for December. I am basically getting ready for 2025. I have to basically pay less towards my debt because of the annual expenses that are coming up. And I was thinking that sometime during December I might try to do where I'm at with my debt confessional, I guess. I guess that's what it's called, a confessional. It feels weird when I say confessional. It sounds trendy. But anyway, I might do that. But if I don't, then I'll be back here first week of the 2025, and hopefully everything will go according to plan during December, and we'll talk about how it went. Alright, thank you very much. Have a great day. Bye-bye.